everyone. I kind of blanked out for a moment. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to press record. Hey, hey, hey. So let's dive in. Hi. We're going to do the tagging housekeeping, as always. Because why not? If I can spell, step one. So tonight, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on for. I might be on for a while. I'm going to call it the late night Saturday night crafting party. Because I gotta get a handle these goddamn Christmas cards for my mother. And not only that, I gotta get a handle of 2 birthday cards that she's bugging me about. And it's like, okay, either way, I gotta get them done. So I'm gonna try to chip away at what I can tonight. And so I'm gonna do the stamping first. Then we got a whole bunch of adhesiving to get to. Adhesiving. Okay, I've got interesting words tonight. So feel free to get a good drink, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I don't know what we'll get into. We're going to get into any mischief and trouble. Maybe I'll be on for a while, just for the heck of it, you know. Because I'm doing more shorter videos lately. And then tomorrow I'm slated to get back out to the trailer to do another slew of trailer videos for the upcoming October. So I got to get on that too. I got a plan what I'm going to make, because I have no idea what I'm going to make. Okay, my mic is on, just making sure. Because I didn't check that, because sometimes my computer doesn't recognize it. I have to, like, reconnect it. Literally unplug and plug it back in to get it to go. So, it's an interesting thing. So, I'm just folding white card bases in half to get going here. We're going to do some of the assembly now. Alright, we got that. So then, we're going to get some dimensionals action going here. We got lots to get through. So I have remaining 5 cards. She really needs 4, but I'm still doing 5. And I have one bonus one I got to get to as well. For, hey, why not? Let's just do them. Get them done. Make a good show out of it. That way, all that's left of the 5 cards, of these ones anyway, plus a bonus one, another bonus is the wreath pieces, which is the hardest, more complicated, more challenging to get to. So we'll leave that to the end, but that way most of the other steps. So I'll get to some stamping soon. I just want to get the back of the cards done now, so I can give that time to dry. So hope everyone's good on this fine Saturday night. This might take a bit. Because even though she's asked for 6, I'm going to give her 8. Like, yeah, here's 8. Good enough. There we go. That look, I like the looks of that. I mean, I like having a bit of a white border, personally. That's one. Next one. Kind of sucks that sometimes with designer series paper, it's hard to get a decent pattern if it's going to get all covered up anyway. But that's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the TV upstairs. But yeah, so my customer, my mother, she wants 2 of the 6 Christmas cards now, which are done. They're over here. And then she wants the 2 birthday cards by the September, and the rest of these by November or something. And that's like, I'm just doing the Christmas cards now. You know, I'm not gonna stop what I've started to go back and start again. So I'm like, I might as well just do them now. I'm already partially there, so we're doing them. There we go. Another one glued down. Let's keep going. So she didn't like it that, look, I'm working on Christmas cards. Getting them done. It's like, look, reminder. I do have a vendor event this month. Well, September, I mean. It's almost September. And then she had to think about, well, you don't have to make them. Well, no, I don't mind making them. Just give me time. Like, apparently she thinks I sit here. She's like, well, maybe I can work on them during my class. I'm like, no, I can't. Because during my class, I'm actually interacting in the class. Oh. Like, what does she think? Obviously, she doesn't know. So, yeah. And I guess so I'm thinking with my trailer videos tomorrow to do the 2 birthday cards she's been asking. One of them, I kind of know the layout. The second one, I have no plan figured out yet. So that's a bit of a problem. I might have to, tomorrow morning when I get up, do some Google, try to find a layout or a theme or something. I have a bit of an idea, but I just don't know what I want to do yet. Because I had an idea several months ago and I just never got around to actually implementing the idea, so it's a bit of a unknown in my head. Alright, so there's this one. So I'm going to put the white tree towards the bottom. There we go. I love that white tree. I made sure the rest of them had that cut. So more dimensionals. Make sure the camera's good. Alright, so that one, it's come along nicely. Yes, dear? Yes, we're live on video. Working on Mom's Christmas cards. Even though she wants them in November now. It's like, too bad. I'm getting them done. Couple more white caps on this one. Alright, and I still want that white tree on the bottom because it just looks cool. Yeah. Pulling a lot of dimensionals up here. But yeah, we're getting there. Da, da, da. Alrighty. But yeah, not sure how long I'll be on for, regardless of viewers or no viewers. And I know I'm mucking with the video times. I'll figure out a happy balance at some point. It's just things are challenging. We had a good day today. We took the babies out to our favorite park. Buddy got to go for a good swim. He's adorable. Alright, so I got these glued on. I love how these ones are all more or less the same-ish type of layout, so I think that's really super cool. Alright, so then we're going to ink up with real red the stamp stuff on the back. So we can get this step done now. And yes, I'm in my PJs. It's comfy night. As well we should when we're home and comfy. And no, I'm not in the trailer tonight. I'm in my usual chaotic art room. Chilling. And then I have a project for next month. I am the inspiration ambassador for our team Facebook group, so I gotta come up with some cool ideas. And I love the idea that I have. I have something a little different, same but different, just the way of saying it's different. And I'm really looking forward to doing that for the team. I'm gonna need to add to the back of this card too, so I'm gonna throw that into the mix. On hey, here's the prototype from where I started from. So I'm not going to tell you what my plan is for the team because I'll just spoil the surprise. But if you would like to know what it is, I might very well incorporate it into what we do here. There we go. So that's progressed. Now plus the one extra. Okay, I'm going to swap the ink. I use Misty Moonlight because I think that's the color I used initially. I don't really know. Because I'll throw that into the mix for, hey, that's the prototype one. There we go. Okay, so that part is progressed. Now, next up is the inside of the card piece. Let's do that now. Actually, no. No, we're not doing that now. We're gonna... Yeah, we can do that now. Why not? Let's just do it. Alright, so it's this. The stamp set of choice. Good sneeze coming on. Yep. We'll pull it in a sec, the stamp. I just can't remember what it says. I know it's here. It's an unknown source because she's particular on what she wants. It is, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. So we're going to go back to real red again. And get this stamped in. Like I could heat emboss, but we're not doing that tonight. Because I'm going for quick and easy, and I'll probably knock down the price of the cards. Just for the sake of, I use recycled materials, I use other sources. Because someone who's low budget, I made it low budget. So, there we go. And I might look into better plans in the future. Because I have so many things I want to make. It's just time. Time is not my friend these days. Okay, I gotta make sure the last one gets the Misty Moonlight ink, not the red. Okay, we're getting there. One more red. Okay, then we're gonna clean that sponge, that stamp. Now we're gonna do the blue. Now we can see I'm cleaning it pretty good. Alright, I'll just put the stamp aside for the moment. Oh no, I do need that stamp. Duh. Ha! I gotta do the blue. Fudge. That's when you know your brain's starting to go. When you get a little distracted. Alright, let's do the blue. And we can clean it. Oh, the blue turned out nicer than the red, actually. Go figure. Interesting. Huh, interesting. Yeah, no, it turned out better that time. Maybe if you pre-clean it before you stamp for these other stamps, that might be a key. You know what? That's actually a cool idea. I might do that. Hold on. I gotta clear my sinuses. But you know what? I'm gonna try that next round. And just see how it stamps if you just pre-clean it kind of thing. Because that turned out so much better than the red. Interesting. Okay. So let's put these guys off to the side. Now we gotta do the circle for the red. Alright, so let's do the circle. So we're doing joy and cheer, but we step it out differently. Alright, so let's make this interesting. Okay, so let's try that technique. Let's just pre-clean the section I want. I gotta get my sticky note going. So take a sticky note, literally rip it in half. It'll be efficient. It'll work. We're doing real red. We're gonna do these one at a time, kind of. Pull that off. Make sure I go a little higher. Okay, that turned out quite well. So let's do, because it's moist, well, let's just after each one clean it and see. But no, that pre-step of wetting the stamp might be a really good idea. Because it just gives it a little bit of moist to start kind of thing. And of course our Stampin' Up! Stamps are very much significantly better quality than those other ones. But yeah, I've got lots to do in the coming couple months. It's exciting though. I have some other customer orders. I have my vendor event stuff to get to. So lots of excitement in Color to Kitty world. So yeah, my to-do list is massive. But I will persevere. I will get through it. It'll be worth it. As much as this is coming up to my busy time of year and chaos and crazy and all that, it's a fun time of year for me because it gives me a chance to really go and do stuff and learn new things, try new things, get myself out there, meet new peoples, just like you eyeballs. Hello there. So I'm just working on Christmas cards tonight for my mother because she's driving me crazy about them. And I kind of stumbled across the technique doing this, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm doing this joy and cheer. I'm purposely staggering it out differently. That way it's each above the other. And I'm using sticky notes to help block. I might have had a little bit of an extra joy on there, but that's okay. I might kind of wipe it down a little. Just checking to see that these are hanging in there. That's a little better. Got maybe a little hint of a stamping on there. Maybe if I just clean only that section, that might be handy. Yeah, it's handy to have sticky notes to be able to mask out what I need on the go. Another one, a little slight nudge to it, but that's okay. And even though I'm using the same color and over, I'm purposely cleaning after each stamping because I'm testing out a theory for the quality of the stamping. So we got 2 left here to get to. There, a little partial on there, but that's okay. And then the last one for the and. Of course, my blockers are starting to get a little messy. So I'm just gonna stagger it down a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna throw these out because they're starting to get a little too moist. There we go. Alright. So then, clean that good. Then we're gonna work on cheer. Now I'm gonna grab some new stickies. Because these ones are... What? No, actually I could use these. Never mind. So let's still use them. Just turn it either way. There we go. Yeah, a little crooked, but that's okay. Next one. Same thing. Cover it where I can. I'm just gonna do it as normal. Let's just see how the quality is any better or different. It's still pretty good. Eh, I like the new habits. Alright, let's do another. Checking my sticky. Make sure we still have, it's not totally bleeding through, even though it is. Another one. Oh, we've lost our eyeballs. That's okay. Another cheer. And then the muck up one. Which I might put something on there when we finish it off. We'll see. Alright, the last one. Then the stamping is done. There we go. Stamping is done for this project. So these guys, I'm just gonna toss somewhere safe away. Alrighty. Yeehaw. Actually, I'm gonna do something new here. I think this will be handy. Be able to put some of the blocks in. Not blocks, the inks. Blocks, inks. Yeah, know what I mean. There we go. There. That makes things a little cleaner up. I'm happy with that. Alrighty. So, next is assembly. This time it's all those little pesky wreath pieces that are a little annoying. So, I'm gonna try to use, I know they're not official, but I'm gonna try to use some of these up actually. And I know me and E, I found some other ones too in between all this. Clean and do stuff and move stuff around. So there we go. Alright, so we're doing this. Actually, just before, sidetracked a little bit, I'm going to put these on the inside of the cards now. That way another step done. And there's the blue one. And we're just using Seal Plus. Now the final step to all this is the birdie. But we'll worry about that later. Maybe I'll use that as a video content for tomorrow. Maybe. Bit of a coloring thing. That is a good possibility. Alright, another one glued in. But it's nice that this is why, like, if I know the same type of card I'm doing, it's nice to sit them and do them all kind of at once because you know what you're doing, you have a plan, it's all coming together nicely. At least it is for me anyway. So yeah. Another one. And the last one of this batch. Ta-da! Alright. That's progressed really well. So now we're going to work on the hardest part of this whole thing. Al's doing the table. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it takes 16 pieces to do this step, which is way too much, to be honest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now the greens are going to be a little bit of variants of different colors, but that's okay. That's I kind of like. Look at my cable on here. Okay, so I gotta start with the red because I want the green to stand out more. So really, just take a pokey stick, lay on the glue dots. I could do 2 or 3. I'm just gonna go with 2 because I think that's sufficient. So maybe we'll stick around just long enough to finish one card, guys. That way you can see how this comes together. And I know it's so many pieces, and these dies cuts are from Sunshine Vibes, go figure, of all interesting stamp sets to use and dies. This is the one that worked for me. And a circle is unknown source. It just helps to have a circle to build around versus trying to, because I've done some where I eyeball it and I'm like, yeah, what the heck am I doing? It's better to have a guide. Alright, so another round of the circle. So doing this project takes a lot of glue dots. Or liquid glue, whichever glue that you can use to really get in there. Because otherwise this is not easy to do. Alright, so I got one set of the green, whatever that is, red. I don't even have words tonight. Yay. So in the next round, I offset it a bit to help get some nice coverage, like so. And these red and greens were just various scrap papers anyway, which just worked out beautifully for what I was trying to do. I've had some practice working on this concept. But you see how cool it's starting to come along? There we go. It's coming along nicely. Alright, another green portion. Then we're going to swap back to the red. Just to help alternate. And I got to get some of the other border of the white filled in. Alright, so then I'm going to start there just to help coverage. So then again, make sure I get more of the outer border this time. Help with coverage. There we go. And one more of the red. See, this is not nicely filled a bit. I don't care it's got a little bit of white on there, but I'm sure the green final will help cover it up. There we go. That set of glue dots is done. I'm going to take a peek at these guys, but I think these are the big ones. Yeah, they're the big ones. A little too big for this project. It was worth a try. They're really big. So I'm trying to use them up. I'll use them for something else. Alright, so we're going to go with these guys. And I just used the paper to my advantage, the wax paper. There we go. Drop that. Oh, I still got the white cap on that one. Ah! Yes, that might be useful to pull that off. There we go. So then lastly is the green guys for this wreath. Just trying to find the best way to use these glue dots. Of course, they're stuck to me now. Great, I'm ripping my paper too. Of course. Yeah, they're really stuck to me. They're totally stuck to me. Come on. Alright, so then last round I'm just gonna go along there. Alright, there we go. 2 more pieces to go. There we go. And then one more. There's somebody upstairs likes to have TV and stuff. Alright, one more. There we go, and there's our wreath. Not bad. So let's get our card base. And that actually looks really good. So let's get some dimensionals on there. That way we can see one of these cards almost done. And what's left is bling and the birdie. Alright, so there's our wreath. There we go. There's our neat little card. Ta-da! Alright, guys. You want me to stick around or you want me to go? I think I'll go. Enjoy the night. See what trouble I get into. Bye, everyone. We'll see you soon.